can drop in here, fight some skeletons. Now, these skeletons are not easy to kill. They're definitely possible to kill. But, like the initial boss, they tend to require much more effort than they're worth. So I'm not going to kill all of them, but I will kill these guys. I was hoping for that. Got a little bit of a plunging attack. Yeah, I'm going to get hit from behind. Heal up here. I mean, this guy's going to die soon. And you don't even get that many souls for it either. I'm doing it mostly just to show it off. There we go. Now, for the run. So there are items hidden all about the place here. Souls, weapons, binoculars, all sorts of shit. There's one particular item that we really want here. It's a caduceus round shield. A lost soul. Uh-oh. A winged spear. I think I might die. So Dark Souls Remastered, Dark Souls 1, is a much slower paced game than what I prefer. As far as gameplay goes, I much prefer the gameplay of Dark Souls 3 over Dark Souls 1, but I will get over it. And that was just an example of, you know, getting caught on a little bit of clunky gameplay and also just not being super great at the game. This game has some clunky moments to it that we just have to deal with. How come I can't remember how to get over there? My god. Pretty sure it was over here. Can I just drop down here? No. Good thing I didn't do that, because I would have lost all my souls. Oh, it's just here. Okay. My mistake. Alright, so our priority now is picking up those lost souls. And since we died, all the enemies come back, so even the two skeletons we just killed here, they're back. And there's one weapon that I really want here, which is over here. This Vihander. And we got binoculars here. Trying to run away. I wish I could find my souls. They would be useful to have. There they are. Alright, retrieve those. And we got everything I need. I think we got everything. I believe. Although now that I think about it, I wonder if there's some areas, some things up here I haven't got yet, like this one. Let's grab that. And we can rest. Okay. A little bit of a bumpy ride there with the skeletons, but we did it. So now, we can have a look at our Zweihander. And we require 24 strength and 10 dexterity to use it properly. So, let's use these souls. And also, we're gonna use 1 humanity too. Oh, we can look at the copper coin. This is what Petrus gave us. Even coins of great value in the world of men have little value in Lordran, where the accepted currency is souls. I think if you use the coin, it gives you item drop. Like higher chance of getting items. Let's use 1 humanity. And you'll see the little counter in the top left. It's going to go up to +1. So when we rest here, we can reverse hollowing with that +1 humanity. And now we're human. That doesn't do much for us, especially because we're playing in offline mode. But I just like being in human mode. So, okay. I know it was 10 dexterity, and it was something amount of strength. We're not quite there yet. So we have... Hold on. If I hold with both hands to use effectively, exactly. So with one hand, when we swing this around, we're going to stumble. It's going to be awkward to use, and it's not going to do half as much damage as it should. But with two hands, we can wield it effectively because we have more strength when we use two hands, basically. So what that means is we're going to go ahead and take off this shield. And I'm going to take off clothes. Look at that beast of a man. I want to make sure I have a fast roll. So let's give him some pants. Okay, still got the fast roll. Some gloves. See, the roll is slower, so probably gonna want to take off those gloves. And this stuff is definitely gonna add to it. So we're gonna run around like this with a fast roll and a beastie upper body. And I think we're done. I think we've looted everything we want to loot. We got our weapon of choice here, which is the strength weapon we're going to use. And at this point, we can go a couple different ways, but we're going to go up the normal way through Undead Burg and get started with the actual game. So we're going to be having some more combat here. So I really like this weapon because of its crushing traits, and that was cool. We got a guy up there throwing fire bombs at us. We just want to trigger this guy's... Ow. Okay. We're not playing that great, are we? Somehow he blocked that, although he took a lot of damage still. What am I thinking about right here? Is it down here that I gotta do that? So it is possible to get over there. We can see there's an item there. I'm probably just going to die, but I'll try not to. Alright, there we go. I don't remember what this is. Ring of Sacrifice. So you can wear a Ring of Sacrifice. If you die, you won't lose the souls that you have. There we go. Jumping is very clunky in this game, so... I might be making it look easy, but every time you have to do it, it's a bit of a question of whether or not it's actually going to work. Okay. Another soul. We've got a rat here. Rats can poison you if they hit you. And they also have a chance of dropping humanity for some reason. So, fighting rats is usually a good thing. This door does not open from this side. That's another shortcut that we will unlock much later. And here we are, Undead Burg. The first actual area in the game. Your first introduction to an ambush, or at least one of your first. Not too difficult though. There's no way to get up there either. The stairs are all broken. So another fog gate representing progress, but what if we broke these? And then jump down here for some more items. Somehow we woke that guy up. He might actually be like pathing towards us. So here we have another ambush. That usually kills them. I don't know why it didn't there. We're fine. We'll get better the more we play, okay? I promise. I know I'm not playing that great right now. And another ambush. Oh shit, I was out of stamina. It's alright, we're a man. Kill all of them at once. Rubbish. And we can go up there to proceed, but we're not going to do that. Got a couple other things to check. First of all, here. So we can get this item. Yeah, and I think that's it. Set up here. I'd say the Undead Burg is probably one of the most brilliant first areas in almost any game, because it really just sets the stage for what type of game Dark Souls is and the world, like how the levels are designed. You know, everyone's going to talk about how Dark Souls 1 probably has the best level design out of all the Dark Souls games, and it's for a reason. The interconnectivity and the vertical layouts and the way that everything just sort of connects in on itself is... it's probably the best. I can't really think of any game that does it better. It looks like you can jump. You actually can, but not from here. We'll jump there from a different area. And now we know there are dragons in Dark Souls. Oh. Oh, that hit me right in the neck. Right in the neck, look at that. There's a bonfire there, but we're not gonna light it just yet. I'm actually pretty happy I got that shield. Although our banded shield is fine, so probably don't really need that. Hello. Here we have another NPC.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
He's got some things. Repair powder. Fire bombs could be useful to buy. The orange guidance soapstone is it's only 100 souls. Since we're playing offline, we're never going to use it. Although maybe we'll switch to online later on. The residence key is something that we want, so we're going to buy that. It's going to help us open a door or two that we want to open. And I don't know, the repair box, the bottomless box, I've never felt like I had a need to get it. He's got some interesting weapons here. A scimitar, short sword, rapier is really good if you're going for a dex build. The club is, and the reinforced club, it actually scales. Wait, which one is it? No, the normal club scales with strength at an A. So the more strength you have, the club is pretty good. If you like a more one-handed and shield style, and you're going for strength, the club is good. How much does the club cost? You know what? We might actually consider doing that if I end up having difficulty with this. So we'll buy the normal club. We can get some arrows here. Actually, does he sell a bow and arrow? No. But he does have some stuff that could be useful if you're starting with like the deprived and you don't have a lot of the gear you want. He's also got the chain set. Chain helm and the leather set. And that could be good. It's not that expensive, but we're fine.
Thank you kindly. Oh, you again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
Yeah, okay.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Okay.
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. Here, I'm not... We talk...
Okay.
Hey! What's the matter?
Well, you were an asshole. If you kill him, you get a pretty awesome dexterity weapon very early in the game. So, something to consider. Is there an enemy right here? No. But we do have another sort of an ambush. Alright, I think we're good with that. Jeez, the upper body, his back is just beastie. Some throwing knives. Get a good look at the area. And remember I said we can jump? Well, this is where we can jump from. And this is a jump worth making if you want any sort of ranged weapon. The light crossbow. It requires, like, we have the requirements for it. The thing is, I just don't really like crossbows, so I'm gonna end up upping my dex to be able to allow me to use a bow and arrow. Just because I prefer that. We'll get a bow and arrow later on. But if you really don't want to do that, and if you want to just keep your dex as low as possible, but you want to have a strength or a ranged option, crossbows are the way to go. Open this door. We can get some wooden shield. Okay. Well, we don't need that. I think we're ready to go ahead and open up the bonfire here. And we can rest. Now, we're going to notice when we rest at the bonfire, we only get 5 Estus. We had 4 before we rested. It only bumps it up to 5. The way that you bump it up to 10 is by kindling. And you can kindle by using humanity. Now, is it necessary? No. But I kind of like to do it, because what else are you going to really use your humanity for? The thing is, if you're new, and you are dying a lot, when you die, you lose your human form and you lose your humanity. So if you do this everywhere, you could end up running out of humanity and then not being able to turn human. But if you kindle, it allows us to get a lot more Estus. And I don't even think we need to kindle. I think 5 Estus is probably fine for me, but it also has a nice little visual effect on the fire. The fire burns brighter when it's kindled. So, nothing we can do here, but it points us at that ladder, right? And we can see the ladder. So it's just a nice little tidbit, nice little game design to, you know, someone curious is going to be like, all right, let's go up here. Oh, I can't? Okay, but oh, there's a ladder. That means that later on, this bonfire is going to be connected to another shortcut, which is really good. And since we rested, we regen these guys. Yeah, that guy usually gets pulled. So we gotta run through here to avoid fire bombs. And your first time through here is gonna be a little bit easier because that guy has to open the door. Now though, now that the door is open, that door remains open even if you rest at a bonfire, which means he ends up in this room much faster, and now you have a 1v3 here. So just be careful with that. This door doesn't open from that side. Still getting fire bombs thrown at us. Definitely a guy in here. Take him out. Yeah, here too, okay. That's the one I thought from the other building we were in. Kill him. And up here we have a chest. And in the chest, black fire bombs. Nothing else there. I have to try to remember things too. It's been a while. Ow. Take them both out. Head up over here. Tried to swing, but I was out of stamina. We bought that residence key from the merchant, and now we can grab the pine resin. And also, you just get a bit of a look, right? Like, this game gives you the ability to see things before they happen. Like, for example, there's a dude standing behind a barrel over there. And we can see enemies that we're going to have to face. We also aggroed one of them. So he's going to work his way over here. Now, before you go down and fight those guys, you want to notice that there's a doorway here. With an archer. Ow. Holy shit, that almost killed me. Speaking of almost killing me, this little area down here is where the game first introduces the Black Knights. I might be able to sneak up. Probably not. Ah! The thing is, because we're using this Zweihander, when we hit him, we get a little bit of a stagger effect, which helps so much. You don't even know. And when we heal, usually it triggers them to run in for a charge, so we can then... Okay, we got a Black Knight sword on our first try. That is pretty cool. Come over here. There's literally nothing here. I think... I don't know what this little area, what its purpose is, but... Damn, if I got a Black Knight sword so fast, maybe I should find a way to use that. And we get our first ring. The blue Tearstone ring is pretty cool, although... Now, I might be wrong about this, so I don't necessarily want to, like, talk about it like I know what I'm talking about. It says boost defense while HP is low. When your HP is low, you get stronger defense. But let's say you're going to get hit by something that's going to one-shot you, then it doesn't kick in. It's not like it's going to save you from a one-shot. It only saves you once your HP is already low. Then your defense is increased, but I don't know exactly how helpful that ever ends up being. Not very helpful. But we'll wear it for now because we got nothing else. But let's have a look at that Black Knight sword. Yeah, see, we need 18 dexterity to be able to use it, which is a bit of an investment. It's not necessarily a strength weapon. So if we're going for a strength build, the Black Knight sword isn't really what we want. But the damage is so damn good. The damage is so good. But it's not a strength weapon, so I said I wanted to go strength. Alright, so with the master key, we can open this door. And this is going to allow us to fight an enemy that also can kill me very easily. And actually, my strength-based weapon is not going to help me as much as it helped against the Black Knight. But the item we get for killing this guy is very, very good. It's going to allow us to put some clothes on. So, there he is. Havel. Whoop! Alright, so he's not that hard. You can see that we do almost no damage to him. All we have to do is just avoid him. And counter. It's gonna be a bit of a we gotta use our patience here. His shield can easily block us. I've never seen him do that before. I've literally never seen that. I don't know what he's doing. When he two-hands his Dragon Tooth, he's much easier to stagger. Yeah, see, we can break his poise with this weapon. If you're not using this weapon, this guy, I find, is much harder. But at the same time, his attacks are very telegraphed and easy to dodge, so you can kill him with any weapon. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa!